What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you in depth how to make a mask transition inside Premiere Pro. A lot of people have a misconception that it's all done in editing, and in camera you only have to have something pass through the frame. That's not true at all. There are a lot of things that you need to do in camera that will help sell your mask transition even more to your audience, and we're going to be covering all that right now. So before I begin, I want to thank you all for watching because it does mean a lot. New videos come out every week just like this, so be sure to subscribe for instant video updates. So with that out of the way, let's dive in. So in order to get a good masking transition, there are 4 rules that you need to follow in camera, which I'll be listing first, and then some extra tips in editing that will make it go faster. In-camera rule number 1, the camera motion must be smooth, and it must be really smooth. And if it isn't, it has to go by fast, because if you don't, all the shakes from clip A and clip B have to match at the right time, at the right place, always, which is almost impossible to do. Scratch that, it is impossible to do. Because if you don't follow this, then your clip will look something like this. And it's ugly. It doesn't look good. But in some situations where you don't have a gimbal, just move past quickly and it will help it look a lot smoother, and you might not even notice all the little shakes because the movement will look just as smooth transitioning from clip A to B. Tip number 2, the camera motions must be the same direction. Compare this shot to this shot. And you'll notice that the second one looked a lot more seamless than the first because the camera motions were all the same. And it really helps the mask flow from clip A to B. And even if clip B is a push-in shot, it should at least start with that same camera motion. Tip 3, the speed from clip A to B must match. The goal of a mask transition is to make it look seamless all in one shot so that you don't notice the cut. And if you start fast and the next shot is slow, there will be an abrupt speed change that will make it look not seamless, and you will be able to see the cut. And that isn't what we want. And if you forget, some speed ramping in post will help. I have a whole tutorial on speed ramping in Premiere Pro. If you want to watch that, you can check that out right here. I'm pretty sure that you will pick up something from it, so feel free to watch that when this video is over. And tip 4, it might sound obvious, but the masked subject must cover each part of the frame at one point. It'll save you so much time and all the reshoots. So these are the 4 rules, and now we're swing over to setup number 2, and we can start editing. Now, before I begin, I want to make a huge shout out to my camera for just not recording the past 10 minutes I tried and made this. We've all been there before. Let's just continue on with the episode. Start by dragging your first clip onto the timeline and take a look, and the thing that you're going to be masking out, you want to cut it right at the frame where it starts passing through. So right there, we cut it and we drag this up 1 layer. And then we drag our next clip in, trim it down to where we want it to start, and make any adjustments that you want to this clip. And then we drag it underneath the clip that we're going to mask out. So now here we get to the masking, and so we're in effect controls, and you're going to select the clip that is the layer above, and we're going to grab the pen tool, and we're going to make a mask around the table here, so just like that, and we're going to feather it a bunch so we don't see any of those harsh edges. And now, here's the thing that's super important. You have to make sure that mask path animation is turned on. So let's turn that on, and then you can see it makes a keyframe. So if we select our mask again, and we hit another frame, and we drag it up, watch it. Automatically makes a keyframe for us. And I'll repeat the process for this mask transition. I'll fast forward through that so you guys don't have to see all that boringness. And now once you're done with all the masking, you can do any speed ramping that you need to do, but you can just render your timeline by clicking enter, and you can see that we have a nice mask transition all set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. That's pretty much it. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe with notifications on so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And also, I want to thank you for 200 subscribers. That's incredible. It means a lot to me, really. To be honest, I never thought this would happen when I started this channel. I never did. So thank you so much, really. But that's it for me today. See you guys next time.